How old are you?
I am 40 years old.
All right, so we're talking about this whole thing about emotional labor and women being too tired for relationships. What do you think?
I think that they need to work out and do some squats. I think that they
Okay.
need to get it get their workout on, no matter their age or their size or their situation. That's how I really feel.
Well, now, I want you to understand that a lot of the women I'm talking about work out. It's not a matter of them being physically tired.
Mentally
First,
tired?
yes.
Okay.
Emotional labor. Men's complaints today are women don't act like women.
I'd agree.
They don't, that's the emotion, the femininity. Maybe men have an imprecise way of saying it. Do you realize that, look at women today. Do most women walk around looking like they're light?
No, they look like they're heavy, like they have a lot on their mind. They look like
So what does it have to do with working out?
They don't smile. Have to do with working?
So what does it have? So what is going to the gym if they already go to the gym? See, what do you do for a living?
I'm a doula, and I moonlight as a dominatrix, and I happen to have a situation where I also take care of people in different circumstances. Like as a doula, it's not just that I'm in the birth room. I could be taking care of people because they're dealing with cancer or all kinds of things. But
you don't have a job to go to that you got to report to 8 to 5 every day.
No, I work for myself. Yeah.
When was the last time you had to do that, if ever?
A long time ago. Yeah, and when I'm not doing that, I'm a broadcaster and I'm an actress. And I use
voiceover. But when was the last time you had to have the punch a clock?
I can't even remember. Maybe. Well, as an actress, I punch a clock if I'm on set.
No, that's not the same.
No, it's not the same. No.
So you're not even talking about a world that you live in.
I live here.
No, you don't live in the world. Okay, ma'am, you're a doula and a creative. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
But you don't have women who heard you say all this shit gonna say, "Who the hell is this chick? She don't even have a job. She don't have budgets and a staff." And that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
But I need you to
time out.
Okay.
You gotta understand. You're talking about something that you have. Do you understand their world?
Well, these are my clients who come to me for getting pregnant.
Do you understand their world?
I see their world. I'm in their world.
No. You service them. Do you understand their world?
I've left.
You don't. You don't understand their world. So you don't understand their world. It doesn't matter whether you want to. And this is one of the problems that women have, even when they look at my content, they think we don't get it. So you can't just talk at people and tell them what they need to do if you don't understand their world. You don't have a job, a structured job where you got to get to. So where do you come telling them that they need to work out? And I told you that these women work out. A lot of these women work out to go to work. They're not. I was just talking to two very accomplished women who were in great shape.
Because they can also learn something from the spiritual woman, the artist woman, to be a feminine woman. And so even though they're not looking at me as a certain way, these are the same women who are knocking at my door, asking me to teach them how to be, softer and more gentle and have movement in their bodies. Because even though I'm working out, I might just do weights, but I'm also doing yoga, or I'm doing a spiritual meditation.
Are you married? Are you single or are you married?
I'm single.
Any children?
Yes, one daughter.
How old is your daughter?
She's 16. She travels and she does a lot of things, and she's my mom's travel companion, and she speaks 3 different languages. And
all right. And who's funding that? You?
Well, my mom and I, we have our own business as holistic practitioners, and we support people in rejuvenation of the body and cells.
Okay, so I'm just going to say most people will listen to what you're saying. They would call it a very liberal kind of way of living, very hands up. Most people can't live like that, man. Okay.
I grew up in homes. I was homeschooled.
Okay, I get it. But at the end of the day, you're not in a relationship.
True.
So these women won't relate. No, see, what I'm trying to get you to understand is you can still be right and be wrong. You're not in a relationship. Mm-hmm. You don't have a job. No. Do you want to be a wife?
Absolutely. Yes, I do. And I cook and I clean.
Why do you want to be a wife?
Because I want to raise a family. I love teaching my daughter other languages. I love homeschooling her. I love teaching her about the world and the planet and how her role in it, and be able to create a legacy so I can have children that can take on this world and be able to passionately, I'm just plugging in my phone, and just be able to passionately take a stance and do their part. I don't want to be the kind of I'm just
okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll let you go on for almost 30 seconds. You didn't say a goddamn thing about a man.
Well, I would support my husband by being able to make sure
No, stop. You just ran off at the mouth talking about you want to have a daughter and teaching her about the sun, the moon, the stars, the broccoli and the kale. And you didn't say one flipping thing about what you're going to do for a man.
Well, I already know what I figured that. Okay, you want to know? I'll tell you. So what I want to do for my man is...
Without a man, there's no marriage.
I understand that.
I want you guys to understand how many times I talk to women about being wives, and I ask them why they want to be wives. And the first thing they start talking about is what they want out of it. They skip right past the men. Men don't exist.
Men do exist.
Where's your child's father? Why didn't you guys marry?
Well, my daughter's father and I didn't marry because he was physically abusive.
Then why'd you give him a baby?
What happened was, honestly, I met him. We weren't together very long. I got pregnant, and I realized that he had a whole family that I didn't know about, and I left him because I watched.
Let's not get too deep into.
I just left. I left. That's it. And I raised my
daughter. In all fairness, why should women listen to what you have to say?
I think
that's what women are going to ask. That's what they're going to ask. Because you said these are the same women who come and ask you questions. So tell ladies why they should listen to what you have to say.
Well, that was many years ago. And my daughter is 16 now. And where I've taken my time to study a lot of different courses, from mastery over sex to sex therapy.
Why should women listen to you about relationships?
I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. And the reason why is because, no, I am not married. But what I do know is this. I do know that there is a set of rules that reside inside of a family to be that backbone of a man and where to have his back. And so this way he can go to work.
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
Like I said, I moonlight as a dominatrix, so I do have.
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
These are relationships. I don't know if you.
When was the last time you? No. When was the last time you were in a relationship that mirrored a marriage?
Mirrored a marriage? I haven't been. No.
Ma'am, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, that doesn't mean I'm not successful at supporting.
That doesn't mean you don't have an opinion.
No, that doesn't mean I don't have success.
Ma'am, listen.
May I ask you a question, Kevin?
No, you can listen. I've let you speak rather freely. Okay? You come on there telling women what they should do. Okay. And I'm just asking, I need you to shut the French toast up for a second.
Okay.
You're not dominating shit here.
I'm not trying to.
I'm trying to get you to understand, man, is when women, we're talking about a subject that I think is very serious.
Me too.
And I'm just trying to, but you don't have, you're not in a relationship, you don't have a job, you've never been married, you're telling women what they need to do, and then they're going to say, why should we listen to you? And you haven't said why they should listen to you, and you say you want to get married, and I'm like, you're one of these earthy kind of chicks.
What's wrong with being earthy?
Nothing except the outcomes. You, your mama, and the kid. No man, no nothing.
No, there are men. You didn't let me finish.
You got men that you beat?
My mom is I
did not say that you beat.
I did not say.
I mean, for facetious, you're a dominatrix.
I didn't say I beat anybody. That didn't say.
Okay, ma'am. You look here.
I didn't beat anybody.
Let me dominatrix on you. But bottom line is, ma'am, what kind of marriage do you? What kind of? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I can do this without you. What kind of marriage would you like? How would a marriage look in your world? How about that?
A marriage in my world would be more so that I prefer the man to be dominant and take the lead. I honestly do want that.
Does he go to work every day?
If that's what supports the family role, yeah, for sure.
Are you going to support the family, or is he going to support the family?
No, both. I create products, and I have a product line that I work with.
And you're how old again?
I am 40 years old.
And you said you want more children?
I want one more child, yes.
Do your mother live with you?
Yeah, my mom actually.
So you expect a man to come marry a 40-year-old woman who and have her mama live there with a 16-year-old that travels?
I didn't say all that. I support.
Where's your mama gonna live?
My mom lives in her own house. This is my house.
I said, does your mama live with you? That's what I asked.
Oh, no, she does not live in my home. No.
All right, because I thought you said, okay.
No, we have our own separate houses.
Okay, let's back up. 40 years old. You want to be married?
Yes.
All right. Not really a traditional kind of marriage setup, though.
A traditional kind of marriage?
Yeah, with her gender roles.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't think that a woman being dominant means that she has to be domineering. I think that she has to guide the ship. In other words, be a person who's ready to guide, take on what the husband says as the lead and be able to delegate.
So you think you can be a dominatrix and a wife at the same time?
Well, I think maybe dominatrix has a terminology for you that you're putting.
I just asked, ma'am. I'm just asking.
There are different roles.
I asked you, could you be a wife and a dominatrix?
Okay. So, aside from being a dominatrix,
just answer that question. I just used what the French toast word you use.
The word
can you be a wife?
Dominant.
Can you be a wife and a dominatrix?
I think what's coming. May I be completely honest? I want to answer your question, but I want to be completely honest. The word dominatrix has many different looks.
The word, I don't care, ma'am. You use the word. You didn't provide a thesaurus. I'm just asking, can you be the word you used in a wife?
If that's what my husband prefers, there's a lot of men.
The answer is yes or no.
Yes, there are men who request to have that kind of experience with me, and yes, they are.
No, not your husband. I mean, can you still be a dominatrix and a wife?
Dominatrix doesn't mean I have to do that with many people. It's just with one person.
So, in other words, this is why
I would like to be a dominatrix with my husband, but I do not. I have fun games in the bedroom privately.
Right.
But do I want to do that?
Ma'am. Most men who go looking for wives aren't looking for these new age relationships. They're just not. The world you live in sounds like a complete joke to most people. I'm not casting any judgment. I'm really not. But the way you're talking, ma'am, I need you to. I let you speak. Now let me speak. I'm on this show talking about a topic, and you don't have a job. Talking about what women need to do about their job.
I do have a job.
All right, I need. You say one more thing to cut me off, and I'm going to bid you a good night. Can you control yourself? Thank you. All I'm saying, man, is your world is very small and niche. And I'm trying to understand how what you're saying is going to be helpful to anybody outside of your world. Tell the women what you have that you can give them that's going to help them in their existence, not yours.
It depends on where the woman is coming from. I don't know where I don't know where your demographic of the people.
Well, most people have jobs and they're not dominatrixes. Most women don't have 16-year-olds that travel. Most of them have them in school. That's what I thought. Tell you, dude, you can't make this shit up. 40 years old, and I want more space babies. Oh my God. Here's a dominatrix right there. Here you go. Here you go. Dominate that. I dominate that.
You know what? I am a strong, independent woman.